we have the luxury that our most physical players, Ryan Reeves, Will Carrier, have done it for years, where they do it without taking minor penalties. So that's an advantage. I think we've put a major focus right from camp on making sure that we figured out what the standard was that was going to be called here, and get inside those boundaries as quickly as possible, because we know we're a good 5-on-5 team, and we don't want to trade special teams all night. So I think our guys have done a really good job with that, because you're coming off a 4-month layoff. Is the standard going to be preseason NHL, or is it going to be playoff NHL? And I think the referees have done a real good job of getting to their standards quickly, and we've found what those are and played within them.
Yeah, it starts with Pete, and he talks a lot about checking with your feet, and we can play fast and we can play heavy, but it's really important that the farther you go into playoffs, you got a lot of good power plays, and there's a lot of good dangerous units that are here around the league. I mean, you look at the 4 teams left in the West, all of them have very good power plays. This team in Vancouver's got a very good power play. You got to be very cognizant of making sure that you try and stay off the penalty kill as much as possible, because you give them enough chances, they're gonna have an opportunity to score and put yourself in a tougher position. So it's definitely something that it's in our room, but it comes down from Pete from the start.
Yeah, their team's a challenge. They're a good hockey team. Went to the finals a few years ago, had a hard loss last year. I think everyone knows they're a good hockey team. Probably not going to tell you anything I haven't said already. We're going to have to raise our level of play from game one.
I think that something we've been talking about all year is that we got to try to stay even keel. There's a lot of, ebbs and flows of games, and a lot of momentum changes and momentum swings. And I don't think we're, 5-0 looks bad on the score sheet, but we're not really worried about last game at this point. We have to be able to move on. And so far in the playoffs, we were saying the same thing. If we won, 4 or 5-1, that the next game was, you got to reset no matter what. So we're not approaching this game any differently.